What's up, everybody? Welcome to another soccer unboxing and gear review from soccerpro.com. On the plate today, we have a general overview of the new Nike Reflective or Flash Pack that was released just last week. If you'd like to see more advanced breakdowns and reviews of one of these shoes in particular, please leave that comment down below, and if I've got any time this holiday season, I'll get back to you with that video. So this collection of shoes is called the Reflective Pack because of special designs of reflective material placed in key locations on the shoes to give off a flash of light. Now the Vapor has animal print, and the Hypervenom has this sort of arrow pattern, and the new Tiempo has this sort of shredded look that when light is shown at these shoes will reflect them back as if they're glowing. Now, all of these shoes are an off color of white with a very bright, colorful plate on the bottom, which I think really looks fantastic. Sometimes the leather shoes like the Tiempo will look sort of a little dull and almost gray, but this is because they're leather and it has to be dyed, whereas the others are synthetic and a little bit easier to make white. Now to get this reflective pattern to show up, you're going to need to have a light source shining on the reflective material just about eye level. It's about 2 degrees off. You can have the light and it still be visible, but outside of that 2-degree range from where the light is hitting the reflective material and where your eyes see it, you're really not going to get to see much of it. You'll just kind of see a dull reflection. It'll just look a little strange. Now some of these, like the Hypervenom, just look awesome under the reflective lights. Others, like the Bombo with the big Nike logo on it, they kind of leave something to be desired. I think when you're kind of buying these cleats, you're going to need to keep that in mind because some of them look great and some of them are just a little, they just didn't really work. Now mainly that reflective material is most prominent at night or in very low light or dark conditions, and those people who will be watching you will need to have a light source at that eye level to really catch the reflections and really get their attention. If you're expecting to be playing in these at 2 in the afternoon or indoors with a lot of artificial light, you're going to want everyone to see that cool reflection, but they're going to be a little bit disappointed. They will on occasion catch the right light, but it's really hard to do when there's a bunch of different light sources or one very large light source like the sun when you're outside. It just makes it really hard to see this reflective material. Now lastly, these shoes are nearly pure white. They're going to get really, really dirty really quick, and if you play in mud or anything that will stain the material like grass or even turf, it's going to stick to those reflective areas and it's going to just get worn down and dirty really fast. Now with all that being said, I still like these shoes, and I think they're really cool to look at in the studio. They're a bit of a gimmick though, and on field I have my doubts about how they're going to actually look. But don't let me decide that for you. Check them out at soccerpro.com. We have all the shoes up with individual shots showing off that really nice reflective area in full detail, and lots of other great stuff you guys to check out. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.